This is A Morning.
Well, good morning, everybody. How
Very
are you?
early good morning.
Yes, indeed. Good morning to you two.
Good morning, Kurt.
What are you doing here?
Good morning.
We're not sure yet.
Hi, Leanne.
Hi,
Where's my
Kurt.
coffee?
Nice to
Yeah.
see you.
Hi, there's some at my desk. I made it for you, and you didn't come back and get it.
I'm going to take yours here.
Listen, now, welcome aboard to a brand new, revamped, reworked version of A Morning, and it's good to have with us Sandra Blakey and Bill Waliszka. Welcome.
We're delighted to be
Good
here.
to have you here.
Yeah, it's going to be a new show,
Yes?
a slightly new approach.
Yes.
We've got some deeper resources, more resources. It's going to be an expanded 4-hour program.
And I like what Leanne said. We were off the air. She goes, it's more of the same, but also more better things. There's a lot
Yeah.
of
You're
good
talking about
things.
yourself, aren't you?
Oh, I'm talking.
We hope
It's-
you're going to enjoy it.
Right,
A lot of
we're
good
still
things.
it's same segments, a lot of the same specials,
thank you.
a lot of the similar things that you're used to seeing every morning with
Yeah.
a lot of added bonuses to it.
And there's more of us. There's more people, more time. We're on till 10 o'clock now, starting today.
And I do have to say we have this constant tug of war with our producers because we're always very tight for time. And
Yes.
This is a luxury now. We have lots of time. We can take our time.
Wait till you get to know them a little better.
Well, hopefully they do know.
We eat it up so quickly.
But of course, it is all the weather, all the traffic, all the information, all the news you need to start your
Absolutely.
day, and we are honored to deliver it to you.
Absolutely,
And
yeah.
Angie Poirier is with us. She is actually at a fun place that maybe, Bill, you and I should check out sometime.
Well, a very difficult day here at A Ottawa yesterday. Unique challenges in conventional television and the deepening recession forced our parent company, CTV Globe Media, to cancel our evening, late night, and weekend newscasts. That meant layoffs for 30 of our full-time and 4 of our part-time colleagues here in Ottawa and at our news centre in Pembroke. It's part of a system-wide restructuring involving 118 layoffs. CTV is forecasting a loss of $100 million in its conventional television sector this year. Be sure to stay with us. Our Vice President and General Manager Richard Gray will join me a little later to talk about this very difficult decision. That's coming up a little later. Welcome back to A Morning. A little look at the morning commute. Not bad at all. People moving pretty smoothly as they head into the downtown core. I'm upstairs right now at CFRA with Steve Madeley. Nice to see you, sir.
Good to see you. And I wish it wasn't under these circumstances of us losing our close friends. But they're such talented people that they are going to land on their feet. I know that. And it's tough times around for everybody in a lot of businesses. And it was a sad day here yesterday. It's still sad as we say goodbye to a couple of colleagues. And
very, very
I know
sad.
you're going to be looking at the whole issue later, but CRTC is holding hearings April 27th, and this is critical for local television service across the country. No matter what network, TV is in big trouble in terms of the revenue streams, and then you got this perfect storm of an economic downturn and advertising revenues falling that is affecting television and newspapers in particular, and starting to affect radio as well.
And it's such an important, if I can get on my soapbox, such an important service for the community.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that they find a solution on the revenue side. Otherwise, we're going to see a lot of local television stations just fizzle. So let's hope those hearings go well.
Now to the other big story, certainly in our neck of the woods. In case you haven't heard, we had a very difficult day here at A News yesterday, now A Morning. We're not alone. It's a problem being felt in conventional television right across the country. So we wanted to give you a better sense of what we're going through in our industry and why we had to do what we did. We're joined right now by our Vice President and General Manager, Richard Gray. Thanks for being here so early this morning.
No, I appreciate it.
Let's start, first of all, not an easy day to get through, not an easy decision to make.
No, a very, very difficult day for this television station yesterday with the decision to cancel our 6 p.m., 11 p.m. and weekend newscasts, and the decision to terminate 34 staff people. And
we lost some great people.
We lost some absolutely great people, and we were not alone. 118 people lost their jobs yesterday at A stations across the country as morning shows in Victoria and London and in Barrie were canceled, and as I said, the supper time, late, and weekend newscasts here.
And the irony of all of this is not about people turning away, not wanting us. This is about a very real structural problem in conventional television.
Yeah, the conventional television business has struggled for the last couple of years, and we characterize it now as being broken, and significantly and severely broken. We are faced with a number of enormous challenges, monumental challenges. Audiences are tuning away from conventional television generally. Advertisers have many more choices to make with the rise of the internet and various other things. The economic slowdown have all led us to a point where our business is busted, as I said. You know, and we need to look at doing business moving forward very, very differently, and that's why we made the decisions that we made yesterday, and we need from the Canadian government and the arm of the Canadian government, the CRTC, an understanding that times have changed substantively for us, and perhaps, well, not just perhaps, it's necessary now for them to look at the rules governing our industry and make some substantive changes to those.
And for the viewers out there, because I know we're already starting to get a lot of people are very shocked, very upset by what they're seeing, what can we tell them? We're going to deliver the best darn product we can in the morning now.
Absolutely, and you know, we've taken steps beginning today to expand our morning show. It's going to be a 4-hour daily show now instead of 3. We're also adding a Saturday edition of that program that's going to run from 7 to 9 a.m. So, you know, we very much are beefing up resources and beefing up our product offerings at a time of day that people are watching, and a time of day that we're on the air with local programming. But there's just no more 6 o'clock, 11 o'clock and weekend newscasts at this station.
And I suspect we'll be checking in with you over the course of the coming months as we see how this proceeds, as we go through this regulatory process.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
You know, I guess the next key date with respect to sitting before the CRTC is April 27th. At that time, we sit before them and talk about some of the challenges, some of the struggles, and we probably at that time will make an appeal for the CRTC to once again grant us fee for carriage, which is absolutely necessary for us if we're going to prevent more happenings like yesterday from occurring again. If the CRTC doesn't change the structure substantively for conventional television, doesn't change the rules by which we function, you're going to see a lot more days like yesterday where local programs are going to be canceled and even whole television stations closed.
And it does the community a great disservice. If I may get on my soapbox, it really does.
It absolutely does the community a great disservice.
Yeah.
For
Well,
sure.
I want to thank you for coming in this morning to sort through it with our viewers.
No problem.
Vice President
Thanks.
and General Manager Richard Gray joining us this morning.